taking steps to reinvest and revitalize Bucks County. I'm Jill Horner. This is Comcast Newsmakers. With me this hour is Bucks County Commissioner Robert Lockery. Thanks for being with us.
Welcome. Pleasure to be here.
When we talk about this idea of reinvesting in and revitalizing the county, something we've talked about in the past is creating a Commissioner's Economic Development Council. Where does that idea stand today, and what's the purpose behind developing this council?
Sure. We recently established the Commissioner's Economic Development Council. It was actually the recommendation of the county's prior Economic Development Advisory Board, one of their recommendations. Recently, we've put people onto that represent various businesses throughout the county and basic geographic parts of the county. And we're real excited about the men and women who are going to serve on that. And their role really will be to hold the commissioners accountable for implementing the recommendations of the Economic Development Advisory Board report that came out about a year and a half ago. So we'll be working with them, businessmen and women in Bucks County, to really kind of be the accountability check, if you will, for the commissioners to implement those recommendations, and then also to be the eyes and ears of the business community. All plans are good, but if you get stuck with them and they're not flexible enough to adapt to the market, that doesn't really help us. So we wanted this business group to be able to be responsive to us in terms of what's occurring in the marketplace, and allow us to be able to do the things from the county perspective that we could help entice new businesses to make investments. And
you've actually appointed some of the members to this committee already.
Yes, we did just recently. We've appointed, there'll be 13 members on this. We've appointed about 7 so far, and looking for some other appointments. We've had some great resumes and applications come in from a variety of businesses throughout the county, so we're real excited about that, and we'll be filling out that fairly soon.
Now, you mentioned the idea of flexibility when it comes to a plan, trying to stay nimble as a county. Why is that so important when you look to the future of working to grow jobs and bring new businesses to the county?
Mm-hmm. Well, I just think, look around. The businesses that we have, the technologies that are out there, I mean, businesses have to make a decision on a dime and move very quickly. Government doesn't move as quickly as businesses do. So having that business council on board, being able to work with the recommendations of the report, but then also be able to say, hey, you know, this recommendation may not be apropos right now. Maybe we need to change it. So that's important, to be flexible so we can adapt as best we can to the marketplace and to what the needs of the business community are.
Let's talk a little bit about existing structures, underutilized structures, former commercial sites that may no longer be in use. What can be done with these sites in order to repurpose them or use them for new businesses? What can be done in order to attract reinvestment, new investment to these locales?
Well, one of the core objectives that came from the Economic Development Advisory Report was to work at ways to make investments into our older communities, our older boroughs. Those boroughs, those communities throughout Bucks County have a lot of existing infrastructure, have the utilities all in place. From the public side, what we need to do is work with the municipalities to clear those sites, prepare those sites, maybe improve and upgrade utilities and infrastructure there that would entice a business person to come in and make that investment, as opposed to, say, being in a cornfield somewhere where they're going to dig that up, run new lines, electric lines, water lines, sewer lines. Who knows how far they would have to run them there. We would like to see ways to encourage the investment or reinvestment in our older communities. From Percy Borough to Quakertown Borough to Morrisville Borough or Bristol Borough. We think we have wonderful communities that we should find ways to reinvest in, and that really needs to be a target and a priority for the county. We want businesses to make their decisions the way they make their decisions, where they want to be, what's right for their business. But from the public side, if we can encourage or entice investment in some places that businesses might overlook, well, I think that is a good place for us to be playing a role.
All right, come back and give us an update.
Let
us know how this committee is working out. Thanks for being with us.
You're welcome. Thank you.
We've been talking with Commissioner Robert Lockery. I'm Jill Horner.